and push. And welcome back to Rimworld Alpha 17. This is Saddi.
And Chibiace.
And we had, oh, let me just a little bit. I just realized it's stacked. And there we go. Because nobody wants to hear it. It's my beautiful voice you come from, right? It's not. I know it's not. It's okay. Nobody's upset. We had a little issue. Basically, I installed all my mods wrong, and Chibi had to troubleshoot and fix for me because I like being every stereotype about girls who can't run their own computers. And I'm teasing. Actually, it slightly annoys me, but yet I still need to rescue every so often.
And I don't mind giving the assist on it.
Well, yeah, it's because waiting for me to fix my own takes forever. But I appreciate that you do it. I really, really do. Alright, so we are back with my tribe of lovely Amazon ladies. And here we go. And of course, right now it needs everything. I need beds, I need... Basically, it's day one, night one just ended. We started planting. And we are now getting going with a little bit of mining. I decided to wall off this valley here. We're going to just drop a few walls and kind of make this valley our base. And so I'm trying to think it out. We'll see how that goes. But by spreading everything out just a little bit, I'm hoping to build in a ring rather than try to build out. It could be a terrible idea. We're going to find out. But first thing I want to do is I want to get my crops in. So we're going to throw some hill root right here. So, hill root. I do have somebody who came ready and willing to do some hill root, so that is always handy. Got ourselves some corn here and another batch of corn here. And we're just kind of... I like to put my growing zones where trees are, so that I automatically end up with, wood. Well, 2 jobs for the price of 1.
Yep, I don't know if I like this overhead mountain that it says my roof is made out of. Because I don't know if that's the key thing for bugs to show up, or if it's that and something else.
Nice! I picked out a 1 block and I found a room that is ready to go. Nice. I have a room here, and I knew that was there, of course, so I saw a thin piece here, picked that out, and got a whole other room. So I think we're going to make that our fridge room. Because that is, like, get the fridge together. That's, like, thing 1, right? Because that helps decide 3/4 of everything that you need. Get that going, and then figure out, once I have my room, then I can fiddle with where to put my solar and all that. Got a nice blank spot right here for a little power plant action. How are you doing up there, Chips?
I'm currently setting up the grow zone for my rice, and my hill root, I think, is what I want to go with.
Hill root is always a plus. Also, my people are still running around picking up everything.
Yep, I have my hill root. And then I'm going to have a nice little plot of cotton over here.
Ooh.
And since none of that requires, well, it's going to cut trees down, I can just plop a handy dandy little wind turbine here. Run the power line into my new room. Slap down a battery, and then I can make that into my whatchamacallit, refrigerator / storage room.
Ooh. Yeah, Labrador fur pants normal. Oh, that's just scary. Our first trailer doesn't have anything I currently want. It's not a crisis. Gonna put a door there. and just started getting our first fridge room together. I have a couple really nice spots, and I'm trying to plan out a little bit better. Before, I have always been a bit slapdash. And, you know, we're going to call our tribe Amazonians.
Here's my best grower. It's a tie between our our mad scientist is the grower and the miner. So I'm gonna have two miners, one to raise their skill, and then the other to be able to do their thing of gathering, or well, planting and mining.
Alright, so now that we've got our solar panel, we've got our fridge room getting built, and I think we're going to make our first set of bedrooms right here next to it with our bathroom. That seems sensible, right, Chips?
Yeah. I already have a cute little room set up here because the game was so graciously... It giveth me a room to be able to not have to build. So I have 4 cute little rooms that I will probably lose to insects at some point. However, I have a plan for that.
1, 2, 3, 4. I have a mad turtle. How can you be mad at a turtle? You understand me? A mad turtle.
What is he mad about, bro?
Like, how? I don't know. Maybe he heard about the Ninja Turtle movies. I'd be mad too.
Alright, I would like the traders to come right over here, please. That is one of the new mods.
You can tell your traders where to go.
For now, I have a little trading spot set up. At which point, I hope they do come and visit. Oh, I found another. Wow, this map I'm on is full of buildings.
Yeah, I'm noticing quite a few on this one too, and I am not mad at that. Alright, got my first 2 beds built up. Unfortunately, they're in such a hurry to build this one that I didn't quite get a door picked out yet, so we're just going to come over here. We're going to put a door in on this side, because, hee-hee, gotta have a way to get in, right?
Okay, guys, I would like you to hold all of this urgently, please. Because I do need to start up with, I don't know. I haven't exactly decided where I'm going from here, other than not to my doom.
You know, but not to your doom sounds like a solid plan, Jibs.
Alright, we need a cute
I
little
like
dumping stuff.
like, what are my options not to my doom?
And we are just going to do chunks of stem chunks. And we're also going to allow silver and steel out here. I'm going to do something a bit different and build a roof area over my dumping stockpile, so that this stone and steel and whatever else I decide to put out there a dad, which is my 3rd colonist that I haven't actually given any name to or any screen time. He wishes to call this faction Crashville, and the community name Town by the Desert.
Makes as much sense as anything else in this mad, crazy world?
Nope, we're gonna call this the Secret Squirrel.
Secret. I'm down for that.
And the colony name is gonna be Happy Little Trees.
I went for Amazonia and Platypus Place because Why not? Alright, and I do have learning helper modestly on. Alright, I game, I know. Game, like, you need everything. And I'm, like, on it, really, right now. Got my first 2 beds up, got my first rooms dug out. I've got a lot of really nice farmland here, and I don't want to drop a room on that if I can avoid it.
And my wind turbine isn't turbining right now. Which is okay, we're still gonna have our happy little trees.
I don't know which one of us is born to Bob Ross, but that sounds like the weirdest sentence ever uttered by you people. Just saying.
I'm gonna let the batteries store up a little bit before I actually set up the go harvest things. And all that until I know that my colonist or my colony has enough energy. And
Yep,
we have our first mad animal. Oh my god, it's a cute little bunny, and it's going to murder us.
Of course, it's a cute little bunny that wants to murder you. Also, make sure you flip on your manual priorities. I totally forgot. This is what I should have did off camera, but we're catching up. This is how you do it, right? Right. You click on the work tab, this pops up, you click manual priorities, and then you start assigning. And basically everything on this side of Flick, I put on the 1. Because anything on that list, I want them to do the second I tell them to do it. Hall Plus, that is one of the mods we have, which will tell somebody, stop what you're doing and go grab this.
Which comes in handy at times when, you know, they don't want to go do something that you ask them to. Alright. You prioritize working on the cooler. What are you up to? You are hauling. And a dad is going to go rest.
A dad's gonna go take a nap? That sounds about right. And just take a moment to kind of, if you hover, it'll tell you their skills and you can set up. I try to consider 3 medium and just sort of make sure that everyone does a little bit of everything. Plant cut's one of those that you want to make sure everyone's turned on because that will let everyone go at least pick plants.
Okay, normally I do not like to make a structure out of wood because, let's be real, people are going to set it on fire. By people, I mean the game, because the game is like, and then there goes all your hard-earned power and buildings.
That's a fair summation of how that works. I have cargo pods, and those cargo pods have left me, double strength cloth. That's nice. We're gonna unforbid that. No, it's not something we have to haul urgently, so we'll let them go fetch that when they get around to it.
Alright, and this one, this is going to have the butcher's table. Yes, I know, game. I know that it's going to have a pinnacle key if it's actually made outside. Yes, game. However, the plan is to actually put a roof over that as soon as I get there.
Yep, and I'm on to my first production room. We're working on batteries right now. Power, we are going to power this. Yep, that's powered up correctly. Now we just need some batteries to store all that energy we're collecting. Going to build our battery room right here, right next to the bedroom. Actually, let's cancel that. We're going to put the door on this side just so it's easier to reach. Right there. Put a little wooden wall there. And there's our battery room.
I'm
also
probably going to have a separate circuit on one half of the colony and the other circuit on the other half, just in case it decides to get busy. And have like half the things just sort of die suddenly. Ironwood tree. What is ironwood?
Large tough tree. I'm not allowed to make jokes anymore, am I?
I'm gonna need some wood and some more.
There we go.
Why are people having starvation? Can he not go? Is he the he is the doctor. I'm just gonna click
Doctor Who joke here.
I'm just going to click on doctoring for somebody else because I'd rather have somebody else put a band-aid on a person than a person try to, you know, tend to themselves and only have 70% of the efficiency.
Yep. Well, you have to think about when you're, you know, maybe not with band-aids, but when you're doing, you know, DIY surgery, you have to be a little careful, right? Also, I have my first raid coming in, and it is a single guy with a club. He's going to come and attack my solar generator. He has a green thumb and an optimist with some really, really nice stats. So, let's hope he's only using a club. Let's hope that we can knock him out and then take him prisoner, rather than I'm gonna now make this room a prison room. I know it's like the least posh room ever, but hey, he's attacking early game. He gets what he gets, right? It says that the guy who's attacking is unusually clever. Don't know what that means, but let's find out. Okay, come on down. Alright, got him in our sights. Yeah, good job, girls. They winged him, but they didn't kill him. It's the little things that make me happy.
Alright, tell me about this escape pod. Hallelujah, the taster. Incapable of dumb labor, intellectual, and crafting. He's a pessimist. He's chemical fascination. And he's slightly abrasive. However, oh my god, the cooking of 10 and the mining of 11. We're just going to go check out who has a not shoddy bed. And we are going to reinstall that in this room and make it a prisoner bed, or prisoner room.
So, of course, the very first thing they send me is a guy.
Now, are you going to break the tradition of only having females, or?
I wanted to start with only females, but he's an optimist with low expectations. He's a unicorn. Understand? I mean,
I gotta find this crash-landed person.
Oh, that's always fun. I could always log into development and then make him a chick, but that seems a bit overdone. Like, it's... I don't think we need to go quite that far yet.
Yeah.
Could be wrong. You know, I mean, we could go totally, you know, being a purist here, but...
We're gonna capture this person, because I will have use for mining. expanding the base, you see.
Yeah. And now we need to get into our production, so we're going to need a butcher table. And I made a long, narrow room for all of my various goodies. And you will see why I'm using this shape. I can fit my 3s on one side, my 4s on the other. It is currently hot outside, but that's okay. I'm going to start running the power conduit through this front wall here.
And now I have a little bit of crafting for somebody to do. You are assigned to crafting, Bob Ross. I just assigned you to... Oh, no, I did not assign you to crafting. I assigned it to the wrong person. Hey, Bob. Yeah, you are... Name. Bob Ross is, in fact, assigned to crafting.
Why would you not? And art. Gotta have art. Because he believes that every day is a good day.
Okay, let's look at the health of this person. He has been patched up as best he could. I guess I should have clicked on normal medicine. But at least it defaults to actually giving him some kind of medicine.
Some meds are better than no. Let's be honest, it's Bob Ross. We know which herbal meds he's on, right?
Oh yeah, I didn't need to make a happy little growing zone. And I just know where the happy little growing zone is going to be. Here is our happy little growing zone. We are going to grow some, if I can find it, smoke leaf plant.
Oh, wow. You are going the full Bob Ross. That's full, though. I'm mad at it.
Hello, cat. Goodbye, cat. We are in the middle of streaming, cat. Okay, fine, you can get on the back of the chair, cat. Alright, I can set up my woodcutting table. Oh, that is the sculpture table. I'm a little ahead of myself there.
That's okay. I found a whole bunch of jade in where I was putting my battery room. Sure.
Nice, nice. Now I'm gonna slap down a fuel generator. Because it's very, you know, underappreciated. I mean,
Fair enough.
It doesn't do as much as my first raid.
Ooh, I have a refugee getting chased at Platypus Place. I've got 3 people well healed up. I think we can do it.
Hey Bob, how is that crafting going?
A teenage boy who is cleaning corpse file. Where the frick did you find corpse file? Oh, no. Come on. We already have a dead guy.
Hey, a dad.
Okay, well, rather than cleaning up corpse file, let's, do we have, oh, God, almost
Hey, a dad. Go equip this bow, because it is actually better than that pistol, I think.
Gonna have him come in and equip that club.
A short bow is better than a pistol.
Heat wave is now over, and we have our first raid. Kangaroo is going to come in and melee attack my cooler. Kangaroo is a jogger and a prosthetophobe with no drawback. Why? Why is it when I'm like doing, you know, all women games like, hey, here's some non-defective men. Good luck with that. not saying all men are defective. I'm just saying, like, the last slew of villagers I've got have been, or what's a good way to put this tactfully? 5 lobster rolls short of a dinner at Long John Silver's. How about that?
Okay, Bob, you're gonna go down here, and can you hit from here? You can hit from there. Okay, let's look at your trigger happy and chemical interests. Incapable of none has average stats.
That sounds cool. Also, I'm happily shooting at Kingery right now. Ooh, Kingery died.
How awful.
I know.
I'm so upset at that.
We're gonna strip his corpse, unrip his clothes, and make him a hole in the ground.
Actually, what I'm gonna need to do is make a sleeping spot. Set it as a prisoner. Until people can actually go repair it, I'm gonna have people actually rescue this guy. I don't know if I'm gonna keep him, or if I want to...
To
just release him. I'm not in the mood for execution.
There's a mood for that? I just figured we consider that, hey, it's Tuesday. Let's see, what is this thing?
Make any symbol. It details. Do until you have X. I'm gonna say do until you have 250. The ingredients radius is going to be about there. Pause when satisfied, unpause at 100. That creature is actually in the base game.
Nice. Kinda hopefully this monkey. I think we're gonna make our next few rooms up over here. Kind of spreading out the bedrooms a little. I think that gives us more leeway.
I'm probably going to deconstruct some of the smaller rooms and rebuild them later on. But for now, so people don't get the midlet of sharing a bedroom, I've already got, you know, places built for a spare colonist. However, it seems like I managed to get 2.
That is how that works.
So one might share the they might just share the hospital room for the moment.
Yep, I still need more colonist rooms and beds.
Here's my warden. My warden is him. Let's see if he can recruit. if you need a weapon and you have a guy that's decent at shooting, craft him up a bow. The short bow isn't terrible.
It is not. And later it gets used in the archery tournament.
So, if you're looking to make somebody a decent crafter, just have them craft bows, and if you're going smoke leaf, you know, joints.
Yes, joints, sure.
Hopefully, Bob Ross.
I like
hopefully,
like, you know.
no. Hopefully, you know, Bob Ross doesn't hotbox up the literal hotbox where I cremate my bodies. Because last round I built a little room in the mountain with a door that I forbid. When bodies built up, that I sent, you know, a couple either Molotov cocktails or the fire launchers, shot a few times, closed the door and forbid it for and there's a person that's escaping. Goodbye, F.
Of course there is.
Hey. Show them that you mean business. You were supposed to get captured. Never mind, I am not going to have any prisoners. Because because they decided to follow the warden out of the, you know, prison. And the people just sat there and looked at them as they ran off the maps.
That's kind of, I mean, dude,
a dad! You're a bad! You're Batman! You're not even Batman, you're Badman.
Oh.
Alright, character, nickname, Adam Wilson, you are now a bad man.
I'm going to throw down my research table and ponder Chibi's usual amount of chibosity. I'm making chibosity a word. I don't care. Just having a breakers. Kill, why are you having a breakers?
Alright, it looks like I'm using slates as my main source of blocks that are just handy-dandily laying about. So we're just going to do a slate block. We are going to use the handy-dandy replace wall feature. And replace the wooden walls with slate. Yes, game, I am working on the low food.
I know, it's
oh
just...
Oh my god, a bad man. You're bad at constructing, too.
Well, yeah.
Considering none of them are really good at constructing. Which isn't a deal, it's not a deal killer unlike some of the other, like, mining or growing.
Not hauling.
Not hauling or not cleaning are the worst offenders.
So we just threw down our first horseshoe pin. Let's see now, we've got 2 bedrooms, we need 2 more bedrooms. I think we're gonna start this up here. Like, every time I get started with something, like putting in bedrooms, the game's like, no, I'm gonna make you deal with this now. I like that this has a natural pinch. I like where that is. So let's come...
How much granite do I have? I have 8. 8 granite.
Are you taking it for granted? Oh, yes. I got it. we're gonna put Owen. Let's use this area right.
Oh, it is time to set up my electric stove. I'm gonna build it in the refrigerator. You're going to cook 4 simple meals. And do until you have 35. You're not going to use meat. And no animal. But you can use salt.
Corn, and yogurt.
And then you can cook 10 fine meals. And you know what? I think it is time to put down a salt mine spot.
Yep. That's where I'm at too. Right as soon as I grow some hops. Architecture, production.
Do until you have 35.
Now, I like to put my salt mine by my kitchen.
Yep, I have it like right outside.
Yep, same.
Alright. It is now time to build a storage room for where my not refrigerator is. I need to find a place to put it. I want to build it near base. Actually, that's what I can do. Slate wall to here, slate wall there. Mine this out. Oh, that is already selected for mining.
Alright, need my first research project. And this one is always the same microelectronics piece. It unlocks pretty much everything you need, including robotics. So, yep, go straight for that microelectronic basics. The other things are important, but that's the one that not having a kid. Pumpkin successfully recruited Bogdan with a 6.4% chance. That means that this guy can go from being prisoner to being colonist, no longer medical. And that gives us 1, 2, 3. Now we've got 2 more rooms over here we're making. So let's get that done. Furniture. Bed. 1. And we will eventually come in and finish putting up these rooms, but right now the important thing is just to get them together, get a bed, and let people start sleeping in a bed. Now, the next thing we need is we need to get a stockpile zone, because the old one ain't gonna cut it. So I think what we're gonna do is I think we're gonna take this whole room as a stockpile zone and just cut this piece out. So watch how we're gonna do this. We're gonna go to structure, and build a wall, and we're gonna go right there, drop a door. Then we're gonna come to architecting zones and clear build area. We do not want any of this roof because, that is going to be still our garden. Then you see this pinch point right here? Gonna come to structure. It doesn't have to be pretty, guys. It is your gosh darn storage. Don't make storage pretty. They're gonna walk in, drop something off, and no need to make it pretty.
Yep. I'm currently making a cute little storage area. By cute, I mean it's just gonna store all my not food items inside my base. And I guess I should double wall that so they don't decide that, yes, that's where, you know, I should have my people tunnel through.
Make sure you tell it that you don't want to put foods in there, because that is, after all, general storage. You don't want food drag there.
You can, however, drag the packaged meals there because they don't need to be refrigerated.
Yep.
I would like you to drag textiles, no medicine, you can store stone blocks, bamboo. Pretty much you can store all the raw resources other than plant matter and everything else, but not chunks. I don't actually want chunks in there.
Alright, give everybody a minute to kind of catch back up with all the others and just do them. A lot of hauling take place. In fact, let's come to work, and we've got our teenager here. Or, actually, no, we also haven't turned on bugs and stuff. So let's turn him on real quick. So I'm back to a 50-50 balanced group of male and female through the game setting I needed some in my life. But we can try.
Yep.
So much for my glorious matriarchal side here, game. Thanks.
Yeah.
Alright, colonist needs rescue. Boston, what's wrong with you? Oh. Food poisoning, heat stroke, and a bad back. Well, good God, man. How much problems you gonna have? Recruited in 10 seconds, but already having problems.
I suppose I should put a digging spot, so if I wanted to increase my growing areas that are near the rocks, you know, rocky floors, I can. I want everything that's not food hauled out of my refrigerator now, please.
There's 113 outside. What the heck outside? Didn't even give me the heat warning right now. It's just like, your people are all gonna die. It's hot. Alright, gonna throw another.
And now I have everybody hauling urgently everything that I don't want in my fridge out of there.
Here. Let's throw a vent there. Those two rooms are gonna classify vent. I want to prioritize. And let's see, can we drop that more degrees? And power.
That's what those are, right? Yes, like.
There we go. Getting them back to the again. I wonder if Blackman's a night owl. He seems up in the middle of the night. We're going to come to, I thought it was restrict. And we're going to give everybody, a mandatory hour of joy once a day.
Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me. I haven't actually set that up yet.
Not a problem. Because otherwise what will happen is that your little people will become insane workaholics and then be angry at you. They will literally be, we're working too hard, it's all your fault. What do you think about that? Chibs, does your boss overwork you?
Maybe.
I like how carefully you answer. Also, somewhere out here, my ward is just, trying to pass through every small animal ever. We need to see how we can conquer him. There's the life. How you doing?
Alright, now I can actually set up my research bench.
Yay!
It took me a whole lot less than before.
And isn't that what matters?
How much power does this use? Hey Bob, go build a lamp. Now let's see, which one should I research first?
I don't know which one you want to research first. I went for microelectronic space physics because everything's locked behind that. Alright, so I am having them, I adjusted a little bit. They are now salting a couple meals. Ooh, I need to fix my fridge though. There we go. Get the stuff that is rotting out of the fridge. Because that is not appetizing, right? Right. Taking a look, Pumpkin, Bogdan, both have beds. Sass, Kilt, and Cat all have a bed. Right here's our geothermal.
Alright, how is my colony wealth? My colony wealth isn't actually terrible. How is my calmness mood? It's hanging around 59-ish% happy.
So I just got the quest that says that a friendly AI has a ship that I can borrow. And it gives you a journey destination here with this flag. If I can get my people all the way to there from here. So from there to there. That is a heck of a journey. Let's see some waypoints. See how long this will be. From Platypus Place. I think if you follow the road, it is actually faster, right, Chips?
Yeah.
To there. Then to here. To there. To there. To here.
Alright. I think I have enough flux where I can feel like I can start off. Alright, these guys have a couple things to trade. Now, who is my best social person? Trade price improvement, 1.5%. %, I kind of figured.
$25 days using default caravans. So if I can travel for 25 days, we can get there. That is a rather tall order, but all things are possible. But not with 5 guys and base supplies. We will need at least a year or 2 in game to make that happen.
I mean, I get that the game is made now to go off and explore, but in caravan,
yeah.
But you can't do it right out of the gate.
Nope.
Cargo pods. The game knows. The game just dropped smoke leaf on my head.
Game because you have bomb.
Should I mark that for normal hauling or? No configurable place to store it. Alright, I don't think my shade has drugs allowed in it. Alright, go get the pot. So how is it going over there?
It's going good. I'm setting up my loom to start making cloth. I just remembered that, like a dork, I forgot to plant cotton. As we all know, it is the fabric of our lives. So I am setting this up to make cloth. And what did we figure 120 would make every piece? So I'm going to tell it to make me 120 at a time. And then pause. I should probably just do forever. Yeah, that gets us at least going. Also, you can make blended leather here. Do forever. So salvage apparel, do forever. Blended leather takes all your leather scraps and you put them together.
And that makes it so that you can actually do stuff with the random onesie, twosie bits and bobs that you have.
Rather than wait to sell them off to Caravan Trader number 46, who may or may not show up. We're going to grow and zone ourselves some cotton now. I think I want to put that, you know what, I'm going to put it up here. Right under here. And cotton. I'm sure it's
There we go. I have increased the I wouldn't say exactly the prettiness of the base, but it now looks a little bit more pretty because I have, well, I would say slate flooring, but, or flagstone, but I ran out of slate.
Yay, I finished microelectronics basics. And we're going to research our passive coolers because being that we are in the middle of a very hot zone, heat stroke is always going to be much more likely than needing the heater, so let's get us up some passive coolers. Sorry for the yawn there. I will have to start working on the prettiness of my base now. Because at the moment it sort of looks like, you know, something is not pretty.
Well, Bob Ross has sort of made a whole bunch of limestone bricks as his, choice of, you know, blocks that he made. So I'm going to make him, we're gonna have him go make a small sculpture.
Okay.
And then we're going to see how well that goes. And then I got an escape pod. Oh my god! Why are you back? You ran away. I shouldn't save you, you asshole.
Wow, that is a field, Chibi. What's going on over there?
Remember how I had prisoners escape?
Uh-huh.
And one of them is named Kaluuya. He's back. He dropped from the sky again. I don't know why he's here.
I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with
God damn it, Batman. I have to save you because you have the best... You have a really good mining.
But my gosh, if you didn't have to, you'd let him die right there?
I would let him just go die over there. But I'm not going to. I am going to go save him again. I'm going to go capture him. If you rescued an escape pod, they would have more of a chance to actually stick around.
Yeah, I don't love that. Like, if I go through all the effort to rescue you, you better be there. I have a ton, just an absolute ton of boomalopes on map. That makes me a little cautious. Also have quite a few cobras on map. So, I'm looking for some mid-sized animals that we can harvest for meat. Our warg is having no problem at all harvesting everything that moves for meat. That is one of the reasons I picked them. Being a predator animal, they pretty much take everything from me. We do have a ton of alpacas walking around. I might try to tame 3 of them. I've got the skill to do it.
And let's see what this art is about.
Oh god, the art descriptions here are amazing.
Oh my god! I think we found the star of our show.
Oh dear. What did Bob do?
This freaking escapee from Escape Pod twice has his own freaking art piece.
Okay.
This piece is a representation of Adam, a dad, Wilson, capturing Kailua car with obvious pleasure. A dad is looking into Kelly's eyes with a sense of dominance. The image somehow expresses both suffering and fellowship. There is a valley behind the focal point. This artwork relates to the capturing of Kaluuya on the 1st of August. 5,500.
Not mad at it, but slightly confused.
Guess what? Guess what? This is being installed in the prison realm.
So he must look upon his shame? Alright, so we're trying to tame a couple alpacas. I still have more cobras than I really like on map. But hunting cobras is always so darn dicey.
I just allowed a blacksmith to join our group named Wilson.
Will you ever see his face?
Something about Fresh Prince.
A group of huskies, abandoned or lost, have wandered into your area. They're accustomed to human contact, joining the colony. I got dogs. I have Blossom, who's female, and Towski, who's male. I have 2 pet dogs now. Alright. I'm gonna get those 2 trained up.
What's your construction, the new person? Okay, you're going to patient. You're going to bed rest. And you're also going to hull plus. I've got plenty on flicking. I don't need a warden. I don't need an animal handler. Everybody gets the... If you have nothing else to do, that's at a 1, you get to construct. Except for Bob. Bob is the one that's making the stone. Alright, you can do both smithing, tailoring, and crafting. And guess what, Will Smith? You are going to be making some bows for us. Why? Because I don't have a weapon for you.
Fair enough. And those sweet sounding shotguns.
To remember to actually grow some hops and make some bandage kits. Herb medicine kit.
You'll love it. It takes smoke leaf.
Medical potency 70% for a slight bit of growing something I usually don't grow.
I went ahead and I grew some smoke leaf for that. But yep, the herb medicine kit uses 2 hops, 2 smoke leaves, and a bandage kit. And I already grow hops because I do a lot of brewing as cash money, so haha.
I already have a raid incoming. Why are you attacking the sculpture? What the hell? What did it do to you?
Maybe it's art critic.
Oh, it's a tribal man, of course.
Well, they're suspicious of the art. Or any art. You know, I need to pop plant cut up so I can get some harvesting done. So we're going to just knock plant cut right the heck up for these 2. I think there are two, since everything that we've got right now that's getting cut is our, various fruits and things that are out in the wild.
No. No. Oh my god, you have just signed your death warrant. You do not attack my cat.
Uh-oh. Did they not get the memo that Chibi's a total cat lady in nude disguise? Because you kinda are. I mean, like, nothing wrong with it, right? Like, a man should love his kitty. I've got a raid incoming. I've got Miso, who uses a club, and let's see. And no, you're terrible. You need to die. And Teddy. And Teddy is psychically dull, which is good, but neurotic, which is his mental break. I don't know. Medicine's decent. Animals.
Well, I was going to save him, but, let's see his wounds real quick, because he was one-shot. Yeah, his spleen. His spleen, okay, spleen, or, no, his spine. His spine has, spine has a 20 out of 20, usually. It went from a 20/20 to a 2 out of 20.
Oh. Yeah, no, he doesn't have a spine to speak of.
He's dead. Oh my god! What the hell? A wild boar just went into the prison room, smacked the dude that was there.
No, oh please, flee past all my ladies with their guns. That's a great choice.
Oh. Capture him. See, I want to actually recruit this guy. However, things can just walk up to the door and it opens. And then I just want to kill them all.
Ooh, wow. So this guy died and my dog walked up and ate his face before he could bear it.
I don't know what he did, but good.
They just, 2 raiders randomly showed and my dogs were like, nah.
Alright, who doesn't have a weapon? That's right, you don't have a weapon. What's your shooting stat? A1. Well, go equip the short bow that you just made out of good quality. I guess I should make some joints.
I like how completely hesitant you are. I guess I should make joints, maybe.
Do until you have
a sufficient buzz. Lightyear. Say no to drugs, kids. Say no to drugs.
Do until you have 420.
Oh, really?
No, nope, that's herb medical kit again.
Alright, so everybody just ran out for a group of plant cutting. There's plenty to be brought back. My researcher is researching. I think we're actually in pretty good shape right now. I know how dangerous it is to use those words in this game.
Do until you have 420. I guess it is time for some hops. Because if I'm growing 2 parts of it, I might as well just grow the other part. and have a slightly better, you know, medicine kit than herbal medicine.
Makes sense to me.
Hops, hops. Where is the hops? It's not hopping. There we go. We're hip, hip, hopping a hip, hop the hip.
Really? Not what you. Pretty darn sure that was the course on this old Reader Rabbit video, by the way.
I never actually played any of those games.
That's because your mother approved of real video games. For those of us who suffered,
come on, dude, you have a... Naked, you're naked. You're complaining that you're naked.
one of my guests is having a party in his room, and he's a nudist. Now, I'm not saying something funky's going on. I'm just saying James Brown doesn't have this much luck. So let's all go hang out with the nudist in his bedroom. Sounds like a sound plan, guys. And girls. Party's over.
Alright, I am now turning Dead Man's Turtle into some motherfucking cloth.
Heck yeah.
Which I can't do crap with right now.
I now have 3 tamed alpacas.
Alright, drug policy. No drugs. Bob. Let's edit this. New policy. Blaze at 420.
Alright, I made a new animal area, and I'm restricting the alpacas to the courtyard area here, while everybody else can wander about as needed. But I really want those alpacas to be close to base, at least for a bit. If you want to read that as, I don't trust anyone not to, actually kill my alpacas, I would be correct. It happens all the time. Something about alpacas. It's just people want to eat. Okay, throwing passive floors in people's rooms. Because
Bob Ross is the only one with the... I mean, technically, I can use it as joy for everyone if they drop below a certain threshold. Actually, I should fix that because...
Ooh. Sugarcane mash just fell from the sky. You know what that's the beginning of? Rum.
Only if mid is below 50%. Alright, eventually I will need to build a table.
Bogdan just had heat stroke.
That's right, we don't have it. Okay, well, yeah, we do. Okay, Bob. What? Okay. Unpause. Unpause. Details.
And now, where did Bob pass out? Because that's where his bow is going to be. I hate when they faint and drop their weapon in the middle of the map because it doesn't automatically mark their weapon for pickup. So then you've got to play the where the heck were you, bro game. It's not my favorite game. Also, it doesn't make any sense to me when somebody goes and harvests something that then they just sort of leave it there. Why? Why use it?
Welcome to why we now have priority hauling.
Because various NPCs have the ability to drive me nuts.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Not annoying, but makes sense. Also, my battery broke down, which means I lost all of my cooling power. Yay. So let's not do this one.
No, guys, don't turn the crafting area into a hotbox.
No, no. See, that's what happens when you hire stoners. Chibi, didn't you ever see Reefer Madness?
Dude,
Also,
like, fingers, man, fingers.
Goose fairies just fell from the sky.
Wait, where's the prisoner? What the fuck did you guys do?
Oh boy.
I swear to God, if you had wandered off the screen...
Are we having a moment?
We are having a moment, yes.
Oh dear. Well, I think I'm doing well. You seem to be,
losing my captives for them to come back later on. Yes.
Yeah, man, I don't even know his damn name. But I did just finish researching gun turrets. So yay, I can now Rudy Tooty point at you. And I have a wind turbine hooked in now. First battery is fixed, my second one is getting built. I think I'm doing rather well. I could totally be wrong. Normally when I say that, we all die a second. That's just how it works, right? Turn to protect us there. Turn to protect us here. Alright, 2 gun turrets cover a whole lot of ground. And we're going to just come in here and let's see, what bricks do we have in storage? I know I had a couple blocks somewhere. Well, it's tiny animals. Okay. I'm gonna just nudge all of those up to a 2 here.
If that guy crashes down again, I'm just gonna have somebody kill him.
Use the finisher.
I am that tired of his shirt.
You're that tired of his shirt.
Because it's like, yeah, I'm gonna waste perfectly good medicine trying to recoup him so he can run off again.
What you're saying is you are in fact tired of his bull? Also, we are now hunting 5 wild boar. So there we are. I think I'm pretty good. How about you, Chibs? You had a good spot?
Let me finish this wall. But I think I'm in mostly a decent spot. No, don't fail your... Yes, don't fail your mirth.
I'm failing your mirth terribly.
Alright, I think I'm in a good place to pause if you are.
I'm at a great place to pause. And we just put in our lasting wall. That will keep us safe on that side. And then we just have, you know, 2 doors of entry on the bottom area, which is covered by guns. Because, hey, I live in Michigan. There's lots of guns.
Pew,
so
pew.
I think, pew pew. I think we're going to save it here. We'll be back in just a bit. This is Sadie.
And Chibi.
Signing off. Bye.
Bye.